Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the mutants and meta-humans of all ages, shape, and sizes, it is time for the most spoilerific show on YouTube. And if you have any requests for any topic, please leave a comment down below. Well, with your YouTube and YouTube busters, your boy Triple Cup Chuck, and I'm up. And you're tuning in to the Heroic Vibration Podcast, where we talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, video games, TV shows, and more. Welcome to our humble abode. It's our humble abode because we're doing this on Flip Channel. So let's go, man. We doing this here all the way live, man. Man, what's down with it, man? What's good with the Savage Carter, man? I know you've been going haywire on that Avengers, man. What's down with it? And
okay, he might have got caught up.
yeah, probably stayed in the mood then. So, with that being said, let's go on to the chaos, man. What's happening with the chaos guard, man? Introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
God! You already know what to do. But man, look, I'm over here playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, getting back into that. The raids are up in that double TP metal. Man, if there was a time to grind, it'd be now. And that new season of Rainbow Six Siege came out today. And oh my gosh, let me tell you, that game feels like a whole brand new game for that update that just came out. It's great. It was much needed. I can see a lot more people gravitating towards this game again now. I think it's about to gain in popularity again because this stuff here is great. Life is good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up. And like I said, Mel's another good thing that might pique your interest.
All right.
Man just had a new update that just came out with, and it fixed a lot of different things. And I don't know if I haven't seen all the animations yet, but looked like I was seeing more animations from when we was playing when it first came out. Like the dude on one pass, a dude he had placed the ball up in the air, right? And when his man in the end zone went up to catch it, he jumped, turned around, and you could see his hand pushing me off. But instead of catching it with his outside hand, he caught it with his inside hand, and you could see his hand was like he was gripping the pass and pulling it in like it was yanking down a block or something off a basketball. And man, the way he did that, I was like, damn, they'd added, because I ain't never seen some of these animations on last season, and I haven't seen them before. And another thing I noticed too, it was jinky about the passing and the timing, and something about when you throw the ball and you'll throw the ball and it just floats and go with it. It had a mind of its own sometimes. They'd tighten that up and they'd tighten something with the receivers and the defensive passes too.
Interesting.
I don't know. Easy.
I mean,
running easy to stop.
Like the thing about that game, like I kind of lost hope because I just feel like now they just making that game to fuck people over now. Like I really started to lose hope in that damn game. Like they're
I mean, I really think Madden should go as a gaming service. Like you pay for a year subscription of Madden. That way they could just update it and give you the best of the best instead of trying to bird feed us alone every year. Giving it just let the kids.
They ain't gonna do that. Man, they may as well just call it fuck people over 20, 21, 22, 23, whatever the year is.
Yeah, but the passing on Madden 20 was pretty good for me. 19, I ain't care for.
They just made it a little. It's like they took 2 steps forward, but yet they took 2 steps back. It's like we got something different, but they also changed it to where it kind of messes it up, and it kind of doesn't. We're kind of back. Yeah, we basically have the same problem, just in a different way. If you get what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Same problem, different situation. Yeah. There we go.
That and But I was saying you might need to come back to it just to, we might get a game or so in, so you can get a feel and see how you feel about the new update and what the changes they feel like you because I'm gonna go find out the exact thing they did for the updates and the changes and stuff they made. But we ain't gonna sit here and talk about Madden all day long. That might bore half of the population. But with that being said, we better hop on over to this Marvel champion himself. Man, what's good with it, Flip Money?
Yo. Can y'all hear me?
Man.
Oh, yeah. What's good? What's good?
I see you the damn near caught up with me on that Marvel Avengers game.
Man, I like to go slow motion with it. You know what I'm saying? I like going slow motion with that game. I like to try to I like to savor the taste, the moment, the fragrance, the essence of this game that I like.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You're trying to, meditate it so you can get all of it in your mind.
Hey, say Flip.
Shit.
You gave some good information that I heard. We gonna really go diving into it. But from what I was hearing about this Avengers game, the story mode is the story mode, but they're gonna have more to the story. Like they're just one of many of the story mode. So like they put the first story mode with AIM and stuff, and they're gonna wrap up the story with AIM. And by the time they start bringing in more characters, that's when they're gonna introduce more villains and different things like that. What's gonna happen? Right. So by the time January of next year, this game is supposed to evolve into almost a completely different game. So it got me on the level. I'm kind of comfortable about progress now, because at first I was like, I don't want to move along too fast, how you was feeling, but now I'm hearing like everybody, even with Savage, like, man, you need to go ahead and flip the story right quick. That way we can start playing together and doing other missions and all this other type stuff, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, that's cool, but I want to serve the story. Same how you feel, Flip. That's why me and you, I'm not ashamed to admit it. Right now, I'm still at the point where I got Black Widow, I got my characters, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but I just met the next Avenger. I'm literally in that transitional stage as we speak right now. Well, that's my Avenger story where I'm located at, and I don't want to give you no spoilers, because I know you, Flip. You don't want to be spoiled. I know you're around a bunch of people that probably spoil a whole bunch of shit, especially on the most spoilerific show that ever been created in the universe. So, but how you enjoying it so far?
Good. Like I said, I like to go slow motion with it. I like it. I like it a lot. Say no, man. It's a good game, man. I don't got no complaint of it, to be honest with you. That's just me. I mean, I know people got complaints about the game, but not me.
Hey, they
like what I say.
It's genuine though. You gotta say it yourself. That fucking loading time. That shit is horrible.
Yeah, but you know what? Next generation ain't nothing but 2 months. So
yeah, it's worth the wait. And that's when that seamless load shit gonna be the most valuable. Because the thing about playing a game like this Marvel's Avengers game, when you're getting into matchmaking and we all getting into these matches, if that move along a lot faster, I think this game will be that's what's gonna really give it legs.
Right.
Because that's gonna give you that feel like you're really traveling in the Quinjet to go and get dropped off at a mission to go do something, and that way they can keep adding on to the game.
I hope they do that.
And so, what about the character fields, everything? Because I've been hearing some people, they was talking about the design and the look of the characters. They weren't too much of a fan of it. But me personally, I like the art style, because, for example, like the Hulk, the way he look is almost like photorealistic as you can get without making actual human, without it being no actual picture of a human. And the way they did like Hulk and Abomination, characters like that make those the other characters they put in the game, it kind of blends in perfectly to me, as in It give you that comic book feel that these are comic book characters. At the same
Yeah,
time,
I was about to say that.
yeah, they give you that, but you still feel like these people can actually exist. In this situation could actually exist. You can be immersed into the universe. Yeah.
Well, I tell you that I'm glad they didn't go with none of the Marvel movies. I am happy that they didn't do that. Don't go with none of the Marvel movies and stuff like that. Let it be its own entity. Games like that, it survives much better than trying to make a video game based off a movie. You can make it based off a comic because you can go anywhere you want to, but a
Right.
movie, I can't stand that. I hate that.
The only time I think is they can get away with that if they do like a 1.5. Like if the movie come out and they do what happened in between this movie and the next movie, and they introduce a couple of villains in that way, and say, okay, well, these some of the villains that wasn't in the movie, but here you go. But it limits you to who you can and cannot use in the way the direction of the story could be told. So, I mean, nationality flip, you is right. It's hard to tell a story when you got limitations on the direction you can go in. This has no limitations. It's like a brand new reimagination of the Avengers. But so far, flip out of speculation though, we gonna holler at you and on Savage about this. Out of which comic strip do y'all think that they pulling the most from so far from what y'all seeing?
I don't think they pull it from no comic. I just think they just going along. They just going along as they see fit. They just grab a character and just put it in a game. Sometimes I like it like that. Long as everybody know who the characters are, then they just coming up with their own story. I'm saying I like it's been so many times where it's okay, the Avengers had let the world down. This and that. There's too many comics that have the same similarity, that had the same similarity or whatever happened with like the Avengers, DC, on X-Men or whatever. It's just you can just pull it from anywhere. I mean, you can, but I just think they going with their own idea on this one, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. Hey, Savage, you feel something too? Yo, Savage, you made it back yet? Well, I guess he's gonna still be MIA. But yeah, my bad, Flip. You can continue. I thought we was gonna get an interjection for a second, but maybe not.
I mean, I'm just saying, like on a game standpoint, sometimes what it is, sometimes best with some certain games or whatever. Long as you have the basic mechanic down, the basic story down from the comic book. Everybody knows the Hulk. The Hulk is one of the most powerful heroes human inside.
You think they did Hulk justice more than the MCU?
I ain't going that far. I ain't gonna say that.
You don't think?
I just think I just think it's different. I just think each one of them is different. Like you gotta think about it. You can't have when you're making a video game like superhero characters. We all have already said this before. How many times we done say they can't make no Superman game? This Hulk character is no different than any Hulk video game that they had made or whatever. If you make him too OP, then it would defeat it would defeat the purpose of having a good storyline with it. Some characters you gotta take your time with. Same thing with Thor. You know what I'm saying? You can't have these characters too OP in a video game, or who else are going to fight? You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, as mad as you know, the madder he get, the stronger he get. But you don't want him to be to that point where okay, he already popped off, he already OP from the jumps. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind the way that they did it. The way they did it, I think they did a good job at it. You don't want no real super OP character and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say you would never see a Superman video game, a good one. I'm sorry. You'll never see a good quality Superman game. But for some reason the Hulk, this ain't the first Hulk game that did a good job.
Yeah, but man, I said the same thing. They couldn't pull it off out of Avengers game. I'm like, man, you can't make no good Avengers game where they're gonna have different Avengers and stuff like that with all these OP characters like Hulk and Thor. I'm like, nah. And they'd actually prove me wrong. So it's a possibility. This next generation if they come out with a Superman game, it might surprise you that we might actually get a good one this time.
Oh man, listen here. Oh man, but you gotta fucking surprise me on that one, bro. For real, cause I don't see it. I'm just saying, I don't see it. I mean, yeah, next generation. So what do you? I don't know. You have to have a good storyline for this, and I don't know what will be the storyline. Like, it's not like you can't make impossible characters for him to fight. Yeah, but a storyline, a Justice League game. The closest way they came to it is doing that DC Online. That's it. I just can't see. Like, I'm telling you, everybody gonna have to have like some type of kryptonite gun.
Yeah, I don't know. It just depends on what they focus is. Like if you have like, let's say common thieves and stuff like that, Superman run down there and he probably could just slap them around, or they probably bullets are bouncing off them, but it might be a distraction. Well, you got to be this place and then try to run shoot to that place, catch this here, or like something that some of the villains they know to do. They don't attack Superman straight on. They might blow up a bridge and Superman gotta use his cold breath to freeze the bridge so the water.
They already did that. They did that already. They did that on Superman Return. That fruity tooty, nice and fruity Superman video on movie that they had.
I mean,
they did that already. That game they had Superman Return on the what was that on the 360? They tried that and he didn't do it. He let the city down. And you got
think about this here. Water that look like Sea of Thieves, right? And you Superman, and you see this big old tidal wave trying to come, and you trying to slow this tidal wave down before it reached the land. And while you doing that, you got some people from Atlantis that's trying to flood the city. So you got to fight the people that's coming from Atlantis while you try to blow and slow down the river before it hit the city. You know, shit like that. And it can make it physically stunning with the waves coming up and down and people jumping out of the rivers and you grabbing them and throwing them and shooting laser beaming and all types of even that, stuff like that. That's just one example of one thing they could be doing. Of one part.
I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work, Chuck. I really don't. You gotta get somebody. I don't know, man. You got to get somebody that's just as powerful as Superman. That's not more powerful for him to fight, man. You got to get somebody that's gonna beat the hell out of him. I mean, you gotta get and everybody that you get from him, they all got to be more OP than he is. He got to try to overcome them. Can't have nothing to do with kryptonite or nothing.
Right.
You can't have no little minion. The thing that I don't like with video games, they be having these little minions, these little human minions.
Instead of Superman getting killed or getting shot and getting hit with kryptonite, let's say he trying to save people and he fighting against people that's OP, but instead of them trying to shoot Superman, if you let a hostage get killed, then your meter go down that way, and after so many hostages get killed, then you lose out on a mission. So
you know what I realized? Yeah. You know what I realized? That meter shit is not going to work. That's what I'm saying. They did that before, and it wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? That meter thing, it can't work with that meter thing, man. They got to do something. Man, he got to fight somebody else. He got to fight somebody, that's not on Earth or something, man.
But I'm just saying, though, like, the meter like that with people like that, then you got people like Lobo. He come, you got, let's say, a Brainiac will be the big fan overall, as expected. You could have somebody like Steppenwolf be like one of the people he fight. You got T's Darkseid.
don't know, man. I mean, Dark Side, yeah. But then then it might be too OP of a character for him to be fighting. I don't know, man. I don't know how they gonna do that. That right there.
Just make it like
That,
make have a lot of special effects going on.
I mean, only like I mean, if you make him a young boy and he just found out about his power, yeah. I mean, even as a young boy, he was OP. But if we make him with though, like probably like if he just found out about our power, he couldn't be full fledged Superman, an adult. He probably had to be like a kid
Yo,
or something like that. Yeah,
what's up,
here he
man?
is. We
What
talking
y'all ain't
about
talking about Superman?
we ain't here talking about Avengers. We just saying like how they did a good job with the Hawk. Like we know that they can't make the Hawk too OP and all that other stuff in this game or Thor or whatever. But
Right.
They did a good job.
Check this
But
out. Don't say that until you get to where I'm at.
no. But I'm saying off the jump street, he's not no
Yeah, all
OP.
the jump they ain't OP like that. But once
Right.
you get to where I'm at, with a maxed out character, yeah, they OP like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but see, that's different in that game. You building up to that part to get him OP. Like I said, like a character like Superman, you can't. So I'm saying like they doing a good job at the way they doing it or whatever. But now, I mean, by building them up, but yeah, but you from the gate, that ain't gonna work. What just happened? Savage?
I don't know.
Something just happened.
He might have went OP just then.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. It might can't. I don't know because the way this game is designed, I'm more optimistic about a Superman game. But a game like this here is like you have a character like Black Widow. Black Widow have like 0 superpowers, but at the same time, you feel just as powerful playing with her as you would do when you're playing with Hulk. Not in the same way, but you still feel like
come back.
Your own down. Basically,
right.
Everybody play with. You feel like you got a purpose, have a different. You know what I'm saying? They fight different. Like I don't know if you was a fan of Anthem or not, or Flip.
Yeah, I am. Not I ain't a fucking big fan of it, but it is room for improvement.
Yeah. So when you was playing with Iron Man, he kind of felt he gave you that feel like how when I was playing Anthem, it was like, oh, Anthem made me feel like Iron Man, and now Iron Man is pretty much got those same type of mechanics as Anthem. When I was playing with Iron Man, I was like, okay, well, this give you that Anthem feel when you're playing with Iron Man. His character development is on point in his story and stuff. But so Savvy, what you I asked earlier though, what you think about the character design from what they went with? I was hearing a lot of people was mad about the art style that they went, but for me personally, I think they actually did went with the perfect art style for the type of game that it is.
I mean, I don't understand what nobody mad at. I don't. The only thing that I see that people can get mad at is the load times. It's the only fucking thing I see in this game that anybody can get mad at.
I don't pay attention. I don't really worry about that load time. It's this generation, so it is what it is. Next generation is 2 months, so it doesn't bother me. Hopefully, next generation they fix it. Other than that, the game is okay. I mean, I always say, I think the game graphically
I'm talking about like people with loading problems. Like they'll try to load into the game and get kicked completely out of the game.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Like, what happened with us? Yeah, right.
Yeah, they did that and bugs and shit. I done ran across a couple bugs where I was not people.
Yeah, I did. Right.
But at the same time, like we was talking about earlier, you can't really knock these people for this game because it's the first time they made a game like this.
Right. No, this is the first time a game been made like this, period.
No, that's not the first time a game been made like this. They got millions of games under this category.
Yeah, especially when you got big games like
But
Batman.
this company
Batman is the king of
never
the crop.
made a game like this. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The company
But
never made a game like this at all.
yeah, I was
right.
talking about like Avengers game. They ain't never made no game like this. This is never the first. Yeah, this company never made
That don't matter. I mean, as far as the Avengers game, that don't matter. I'm talking about the company itself. 'Cause they got people who make games like this. They come out with games every fucking year.
Yeah, they do. It may not seem like it because it ain't no Avengers, because it ain't no name brand superhero game and stuff. But they got games that come out that's like with the mechanic style fighting and stuff like that. Like I'm playing with Scarlet Witch and how she jumping and kicking and stuff. Bayonetta was like that. How the chick was moving around and stuff. You know what I'm saying? With similar, like similar fighting styles, or whatever. But you know, I mean, like you said, this their first time making a game like this. So
These
I
people,
can't get mad.
they
I'm
mostly
not
make
mad.
single player games.
Yeah, like Tomb
Mhm.
Raider.
Like everything they
Right.
make. Most of the games they make single player. I can't really recall a multiplayer game that Square Enix make.
I mean, they got something, but I don't know none. I
I
can't
don't
think of
I,
no
I
names.
can't think of a straight up multiplayer that this company made other than this game.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, y'all in the chat, y'all might know.
Hey, what
I can't think of them off
what
my head.
So these people normally make single player RPG, an adventure game.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a job, I'll tell you that.
Hey, so Flip, what DLC character you would like to see come?
That's a good question, bro. Savage, you want to answer that? I gotta think. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a hell of a question. What
For
character?
me to even answer that question, it is like basically me answering that question is like me knowing the truth and still won't believe it. Because I can say all the people that I want in this game, that don't mean they're gonna come because I know who's gonna be in the game damn near already.
Mm-hmm.
All 13 DLC characters. But the one good thing about that is they all free for everybody who bought the game. It don't matter what version of the game you bought, you getting the characters.
Yeah, but
Just
I think
people
all
who
of
pay for the deluxe version getting more skins. What you said?
I mean, all of those characters is supposed to be like the season 1 characters.
No, it's all 13 DLC characters, period. Now, if they come with anybody else after that, I have no clue. But the list that they got so far, I done seen damn near every, well, I ain't gonna say seen the people, but I done read the name.
You want to share? I damn sure don't know. I don't know.
Well, everybody know about Spider-Man.
Right.
That going to PlayStation for a while.
Don't be surprised if y'all sit on the Xbox.
Hawkeye.
I'm exclusive anyway. That people must know they just saying it's exclusive right now, but Spider-Man is supposed to be a time exclusive for the PlayStation.
Yeah, that's all I think that shit is, a time exclusive. That's all. And you got next year. Yeah, that's what I say. Fuck, you gonna do that? Give us a yes. I'm go here. What you were saying?
Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Really?
It's a rumor. This is a rumor. I don't know this one for sure. But Frank Castle.
It would be a good
All
one.
right, I'm playing the game, and a mission that I ran, well, a mission that I'm trying to run. I did play the actual mission, so let me correct myself. The mission that I actually did run. I didn't get the artifact that I was supposed to get because I wasn't supposed to do that mission yet. But guess what you get in this game, Flip?
Mm-hmm.
The Darkhold.
The who?
The Darkhold.
For real?
Yeah. They got a lot of hidden shit in this game. So I'm like, if the Darkhold in this game is they bringing Ghost Rider?
I see so much potential with it with this game. I really do.
Star-Lord could be in the game.
Who?
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord?
Yeah.
He not on that list. Ain't nobody from the Guardians of the Galaxy on that list.
Don't be surprised.
You know something we don't know? Or that's who you want, or is that who you want? Cause I ain't gonna lie, you know me. I wanna see now that you say it, I would like to see Adam Warlock or my man Power Man.
Matter of fact, the only person that's mentioned from the Guardians of the Galaxy on that game is Groot.
Yeah,
that's the only person they mentioned in the game is Groot.
Yeah, it was Star-Lord. I mean, it might be a small possibility.
I see Nova in the game before Star-Lord.
Unless no, I'm right now. Are you saying an actual playable character or somebody that's sitting on in the strike?
Actual playable characters.
You talking about as time goes on in the story?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I think Star-Lord gonna get, like, right now. We know Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and then Black Panther, right? And for what I'm hearing, all of them gonna have story add-ons. So after we done with the story with AIM, sooner or later that's gonna wrap up. After they wrap up the story with AIM, that's when we're gonna start getting to the Kate Bishop story. Once you start getting to the Kate
Bishop, that's not what's going on, Chuck. Yeah, that's why I told you finish the game before you start talking about this.
That was the DLC that was announced.
Bishop. I understand all that, but that ain't got shit to do with what's going on in the game right now. The only thing that let you own that Hawkeye even in the game is the comic books. That ain't Hawkeye nothing to do with the story at all.
But they got the story DLC for when they release.
Right, that's a separate story.
Yeah.
They add them to the game to what they was doing while all that shit was going on.
So you saying it's gonna continue the story?
No. What I just said, there's gonna be over a story of what they doing while everything else going on in this story.
Right.
It ain't gonna continue nothing. It's just gonna give them their point of view of what happened, what they was doing. It's not a continuation of the story. The continuation of the story, you ain't even gonna understand that until you beat the game.
All right, cool. Well, they're gonna have some story mode for Hawkeye, and they're gonna have some story mode for Kate Bishop coming in October and November, from what they were saying, right?
Well, it's actually Hawkeye and Hawkeye, not Kate Bishop, but yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that her name?
No.
Who you talking about? Hawkeye Apprentice?
His daughter.
Oh, his daughter? Oh, yeah. All right. Because he got more than one fucking apprentice that he had. Man, ain't nothing wrong with a team up with his daughter. I mean, Only way I can see them putting all them other characters in there, what you say? You said Star-Lord? Unless they just said, oh, well, we're going to put them in there because they was in the movie.
But this ain't going off the movie. This ain't got nothing to do with the movie. That's why they didn't use nobody from the movie.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is they gonna try to stick to the people that's in the movie or people that they're trying to bring in the TV shows. Is gonna be what they're gonna pull out from DLC characters only because of it only make financial sense.
Well, sorry to tell you, the only people that's gonna be in these games is people that was actually Avengers.
All right, so who else we missing in?
Ain't nobody from Guardians of the Galaxy was an Avenger except Rocket and Groot. Them the only two people you can think of you might want to see from them because they're the only two people that joined the Avengers.
All right, well then who else we could use then?
What you mean? I just told you ain't nobody from the Guardians except Rocket and Groot. So what you talking about?
Yeah, but it's supposed to be like the DLC characters. We got like
there ain't nobody from the Guardians of the Galaxy even on the list.
Okay, so it's got 4 characters, right? We got the Hulk, both of the Hawkeyes, Black Panther, Spider-Man. We got you said Doctor Strange. She-Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 6 right there. And I don't think She-Hulk or Doctor Strange is gonna come no time soon. I think if they do release them, it's gonna be further down the line. Hey, what about you, Flip? Any character you ain't want to see come?
I said it. I said Power Man.
Oh, that was the one you were saying? I thought you yeah.
Power Man and Black Panther. Or Storm. I'm sorry. Fuck that Black Power. I'm dead set.
I want to see the Fantastic Four. Them add the whole Fantastic Four in there.
I'd rather them had their own goddamn game and add other characters into it. That's what I like to see.
Both almost could be a reskin, to be honest with
you. Yeah. Like some of them characters, they could just have their own game, to be honest with you. A lot of them characters can have their own damn game, have their own separate universe. You know what I mean? Their own little thing. I think that'd be hot. Oh shit, I died. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because the Fantastic Four have his own game. Ain't nobody know how. I mean, they can sit there and think about how they gonna set that up.
Yeah, I think more line of just being some skins or some shit. Because some of the characters' movesets is so similar to other characters, where if you reskin them, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
I ain't gonna hold you. I want other people, other game companies to make games, to make superhero games too. They did a good job though, but it's time to see what other people can do. Yeah, see the potential of other people making games.
You really start hearing people playing.
Hey, so you think War Machine? What about War Machine?
Matter of fact, War Machine on that list too.
Okay, that's 7. Any more thoughts, Flip?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, say Chaos. I don't know. Hey, have you been watching The Boys?
No, I ain't seen none of the second season yet.
Oh man,
don't.
You don't know what you missing. Well.
Oh, believe me, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it's good, but it ain't nothing spoiled. Nothing that you could be really spoiled about, because it ain't nothing that have to make you say, "Oh shit!" At that point, they don't have them on there, but it's still actually good. For it's the first 3 episodes. You know, they ain't put no real twists and no spoilers in there yet. Yeah, so you had a chance to see it?
Nah, I ain't see it.
You gotta check that shit out. You gotta see that shit. You really missing something good right there, though. And the thing is that it makes you that next episode that comes up, like you can't wait to see what's going to happen on the next episode. I know I can't. That's why I got Cody. You know, this advertisement is brought to you by Cody. Oh shit! Oh, Chuck having a problem. Here we go. Here you go.
I'm doing
What happened,
Yeah,
Chuck?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what you were saying about the boys? I don't know how you had heard what I was saying about the boys season 2.
No, you said he ain't see it. I was telling him I don't know what he missing.
Oh yeah,
Consider what's going on in that game.
Right. It's one of them series where they made on the superheroes and they took it to the next level without spoiling it. But I don't want to do it to you, Ki. So we're gonna leave the boys alone for right now. And now,
Oh, you can spoil it. I don't care. I'm one of the people who don't care about spoilers. I'm not one of those people that's ready to kill a whole neighborhood because they learned the ending of Star Wars.
Yeah, Darth Vader died.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know. You know, A-Train had a heart attack. He didn't make it.
Who?
Now I was just saying
The fast nigga.
Gonna believe it with the bullshit. But now,
he was a real fuckery. Hey, that boy, he lives. He just, I don't think he gonna make it. I think he gonna die.
yeah, like, oh girl,
The black person always got to die.
You think A-Train? And what I think with A-Train going with him, to be honest with you, I think he gonna have an epiphany, a real epiphany, and change.
Chainsaw.
Yeah, I think he gonna change because it's gonna be some more great shit that he not down with. Then he gonna be like, you know what, fuck this shit. I can already see that's coming. Either that or they gonna leave him out to dry. And when they leave him out to dry, then he gonna betray him. It's gonna be on one of the two things, but I see that betrayal coming.
They gonna leave him out to drive. He done. Sorry, A-Train is done.
Yeah, you think they gonna do him like Fish Boy? I don't know his name. Oh, Deep or Diver or Deeper.
I forget his name.
The Deep.
The Deep, yeah.
I call that nigga. I call that motherfucker.
I call him Gill Boy.
Fish Boy, Aquaman on. That's crazy though, man.
Aquaman retardedly cousin.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
I don't care. Matter of fact, I take that back. He might die first, but knowing how movies works and stuff like that, the black guy always die first. The black guy gonna die first, and Fish Boy gonna die second. He's really not relevant. I don't care nothing about him. They can kill him and get rid of him.
Nah, hey, you know who gonna die? If anybody gonna die first, it's gonna be old girl that's supposed to be Wonder Woman. And the reason why I say that is because
that's possible.
the way they pushing her story is for you to actually get emotionally attached to her and feel her pain, and that's when they kill a person off. So if anybody died, I'll put it on her. Because Fish Boy, he the one that
Not
everybody
before,
say,
not before the black boy.
you
He
think
gonna
so?
die. I'm sorry. He's gonna die. They already displaying this boy having a heart attack. They're gonna kill him off. That's their way of saying it. He's about to die. Why? Because he was using them drugs. He was using that drugs and stuff. They show him like how they got people in real life as a crackhead. It's exactly what he is.
Right. But the thing about it is that type of stuff like that, that's the reason I don't think they're gonna kill him out. Because you expect him, they put it out there for him to say, "Oh, he about to die. He gonna die," and it
Same
didn't
thing
never
with the
didn't.
fish dude. Everybody just waiting on him to die.
Who?
The big,
The D.
oh,
Yeah,
Everybody
he
just
gonna
waiting on
die.
him to die.
He gonna die too.
I thought
gonna
he was.
die
I
too.
thought he was dead when they killed his whale. I was hoping for that.
oh, yeah. I mean, I don't like him. I don't like they. I don't know the way they wrote his character. I don't care for one. Like like this character was made to be a one-off character, but they kept him around for too long. Now they stuck with him. That's how I look at him. Like yeah,
I
character
think
was
old girl gonna turn around and kill
I'm just
and
saying
kill
the way season 1 went. I ain't making no estimations on who gonna die when. The season 1 was like, okay, I ain't see that coming.
yeah.
yeah.
That's what I want. I ain't see it coming.
I
mean,
want
yeah,
that too, but unfortunately, I do see it coming. I can
right.
see them doing that shit.
I don't know, Flip. I see something different. My
The
thing is,
old boy having a heart attack and shit.
I know what theory you going for. The theory is they always kill off the black person, which is almost staying true in 99.9% of every TV show and movie. That is true. So
If he don't die, I'm
right,
shocked.
right. Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
yeah, I'll be shocked if they keep him up. Like I mean, if they get rid of him, because to me, A-Train, Homelander, and what's the other one? Starlight or whatever her name is, and the girl that's Wonder Woman. Those four is the main 4 out of 7. The other 3 is interchangeable. So out those 4, one of them have to die, and it ain't Fish Boy because he ain't much a part of the 4 really or the 7. So they don't have no reason to kill him off. They basically could just stop showing his story. And you'll
I'm
never
waiting for him to commit suicide.
huh?
So the whale?
You said the whale.
I said why? Because of the whale?
Yeah.
Make it sound like he was fucking that whale or something.
Yeah.
He might have
Yeah.
That his gills talk to him and all kind of shit.
I think he was just high.
Yeah, he was just high.
But I ain't want to see that.
His gills was talking to him in more than one time.
I know, but he was high. You gotta realize that dude fucked up. He's alcoholic.
That
I
nigga
mean,
woke up.
a
When he
lot of them
woke up from
superheroes are
sleeping,
fucked up.
his
So.
gills was talking to him.
No, I know what you said though, but he's high. He's always been fucked up. He
I be
always been
high all
fucked
the
up and
time.
shit.
My body parts don't talk to me.
Yo. Nigga Savage 5. What, Savage? What?
Hey, what about the Asian, man? What about the Asian? Who y'all think she is? Because, man, when she come in there and she grabs somebody's head and she'll turn
She ain't nobody.
Huh?
What you
She
mean?
ain't
Who you
nobody.
think? She ain't nobody. She a little girl kidnapped from her motherfucking village.
Yeah.
And trained to be an assassin.
All right, so what was the big deal about trying to find her brother was supposed to be the super the super villain or the super terrorist.
You ain't paid attention to all the terrorists that they talked about on that motherfucking show really wasn't terrorists.
Yeah, they lied.
I know.
What you been paying attention to, cuz?
The power dude.
All the people there like they fucking with terrorists. Only one person was a terrorist, and they went to his house and got him. He wasn't even fucking with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one they did right in front of his kid.
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
The Arabic boy.
Yeah.
And they never explained really what his situation was, what was going on, why he did what
Basically, Homelander doing that shit to them people, man. You ain't paid attention to that? Ever since they knocked that airplane out the fucking sky.
None of them dudes, none of them guys that got superpowers are good guys. None of them. All the superheroes are bad guys. And the people that's terrorists are the one that's good guys. They're the good guys. Homeland and all of them, they all bad guys. They all fucked up. I'm saying, like the whole shit, that whole role reversal is the shit. You know how they did Justice League. What was that? What was that? The Justice League John Crisis on Two Earths. How they did an animated John. How the Joker and them and all them motherfuckers was actually the good guys. That's all this comic book. That's all this is. Homeland and all them dudes, they all bad. They all fucked up. Even the Fish Boy, he's fucked up. All them dudes are evil. Only one that's good is the motherfucker that really don't got powers, or the low power people,
or the chick, or that chick.
True.
The one that they rejected her or some shit, something like that. She had some type of power, I think. I can't remember what it was.
He don't know what he talking about.
Yeah.
What he talking about?
I do.
The bulletproof chick.
Star, yeah, I think the Star chick, yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Unless
She's
she
naive.
did.
That's because she's one of the naive ones.
Yeah, that's true.
She's naive.
Yeah,
She didn't know what was going on or whatever. She don't know. That's why. Like, but everybody else is fucked up. Like, they show you what motherfucking superhero actually will act like if they actually exist.
I mean that's possible, but I don't know. I look at it as in different lights. It just depends on.
That's how the comic book goes. No, that's the comic book.
The boy comic book is like that.
It's fucked up. Yeah, no one's on the boy comic book. No superhero in that comic book is people that got powers are good. They're fucked up. They run by a corporation.
Hey, so what about what is called Formula 7 or Formula V, whatever that formula called?
That's the shit that was giving them powers. I got fucked up.
Right, but they were saying they was injecting it into the 7, but then they have more than just the 7. They have a lot of people all around the world, right? They have the power.
No, it was only motherfuckers in the United States at first. But by the end of the first season, other countries got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
It was you. The thing was used to use them dudes in the military. That's all it was used for. Homeland is fucked up because Homeland didn't have they raised Homeland the way that they raised him. He's fucked up. He had no nurture, no type of contact for a human to understand right from wrong. That's why he's fucked up like that. And everybody else was raised by their mom and dad. Their mom and dad. Their mom and dad got paid to put that stuff in their children's bodies. That's why when you watching it and the dude like, I don't know nothing about this. What are you talking about? No, they got paid to do that. That's what that girl was talking about. That's why her girlfriend was like, yo, the boy did it. She was like, yo, he did it. Like, yo, it's out now. That's what that whole shit was. They just using that shit for them kids. They experiment on kids. Just like when you see on Black Lightning, right? How they was experiment on them kids that was from the what it was from, Travis? From the 87. They was sleeping in cryo state or something like that. On Black Lightning. The same way. That's the same shit they did to them. Right. So they experiment on them motherfuckers. They mom and their dad knew it. Just to see what type of power will come up. See what type of power they would have. I mean, it sounds fucked up. I mean, well, shit, it is. But, you know, that's why I say that comic book, no one is good, but the people who don't have no power. Like an original comic book, the boy home, the child that Homelander had, his, my man wife, she died. The baby actually killed her. I'm saying that baby actually killed her. But, you know, shit. I think that chick, the only one that can really fuck with Homelander. What was her name? Who's the chick name? Homefront, yeah. Starfront. Oh yeah, she's the only one that can. I think she's the only one that really can fuck with him. Really. Her or either or girl to the next 100. Cause that chick, she's that chick ain't nobody but Deadpool.
I think she can outsmart him, but I don't physically beat him though.
You talking about Stormfront?
You heard me, Flip?
You talking about Stormfront, Chuck?
Yeah, Stormfront.
Yeah, that's what you like.
Who?
We had this same motherfucking. We had this same argument in a Xbox party last night.
Yeah,
but
tell him on that. Like, yo, I don't know.
Say, check this out. She's stronger than him. The only difference is she can fly.
Yeah,
you said she need plot.
All right, this is the secret about Homelander and the rest of the motherfuckers. The rest of them, they got that Formula V put in their DNA as a baby. Homelander didn't get that shit done till he was like 5.
Yeah. Stormfront was like the first. I'm not Stormfront.
Stormfront is one of the motherfuckers that was born without the serum.
Yeah, Homelander. It was only a few people that might have got it when he was little. Homelander, he got it when he was like 5, like you said, like 5 or something like that. 5. They was injecting in him. They injected that shit in him. Or some shit.
He's not a true super.
He's supposed to be
the. They not real super because they got to keep taking the fucking medicine.
He's supposed to be the He's supposed to be the first superhero that they made.
Well, that don't make sense. You remember when they was talking about the other chick that came before him, Miss Liberty, and they were talking about trying to go find her?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but no one knows of her. That's what I'm saying. I just thought about it. No one really knows of her. Know where the hell she at. Like, that motherfucker fucked up. Old boy admitted that shit though before he died. He said he told him that shit. He told him. He said, "Do you act the way you act because of me?" He treated him like an experiment. And so what happened when the experiment go crazy? You get Homefront.
It goes crazy. I mean, they were saying the way they had him. That's why his son. They didn't want his son to be raised inside no laboratory like how they did Homelander. They want his son to have a normal life. But Homelander was like, "Fuck it, you're a god. You're gonna be a god with all other gods, and it's just me." And his son don't like him.
But you know what?
Anybody don't
know? You know what, though?
I think that's gonna be his. That'll be his.
You know what though? No, I think eventually he gonna snap and leave it alone. Fuck his own son up because he's psychotic. He's psychotic. Trust me, that son father shit don't mean nothing to him. Hell yeah, he didn't give a fuck about that shit. Homefront is fucked up. Psychotic. He told his son, "It's okay. I'm not mad at you." He can't tell the difference. Like, yo, he telling you get away or whatever because he mad that you did that. And he's like, "But it's okay. I told you everything will be all right. I'm not mad at you." Why would you tell your son, "I'm not mad at you"? Who the fuck said that after they pushed him off? That tells you the mentality that he's had. You don't give a fuck. The moment his son like, "I hate you. I can't stand you." What are you gonna do? We gonna kill him. He ain't give a fuck if that boy died or not. When he pushed him off the joint, and if he would have died, you see how he reacted? He just said, "Oh well," shook his head and went down there to see if he was still alive. once he realized he was still alive or whatever, then he gonna say, "See, I told you." He don't give a fuck. The boy delusional, man.
Right.
Home front fucked up.
Right, especially when he seen them. When he seen his eyes glowing, he was like, "Yeah, that's my son. He had the powers and stuff like that." But if he would have, when he pushed the son over and his son would have got crippled or hurt, he would have left the son and never thought about him again because he was like, "Oh, you just like a normal human. You're a mortal. You ain't my son." You know, I
Yep.
could have seen him doing some shit like that.
See, you had Daredevil,
Yeah.
you got
And then,
Superman
the
in
other
there,
dude-
you got Wonder Woman in there, you got Aquaman, you got Deadpool, you got who else you got in there? You got Daredevil in there. He fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? That whole comic book was nothing more to make fun of actual real comic book. Because you got all them comic book, every comic book hero that you can think of is all in that it's all in that TV show.
It's they had a trope for everything. I don't know, Ice and Fire. I ain't seen too much about Ice and Fire.
Give it time. They probably do it if it continue on being successful. Trust me,
So
they'll
what you
do
want,
it.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero?
Oh shit.
Or you want Johnny Storm and Iceman? Which one you want?
A quick addition.
This robot.
What boy seems like
Blade
he's
of Moon
a
Knight.
person.
Moon Knight.
Which you say they got what?
I don't know what that
I
means.
said, Blade of Moon Knight. Y'all get me?
Yeah, they're being there next. Don't worry about it.
Yo,
If this season is successful, trust me, they're gonna start pulling characters from other comic books and stuff.
Say, my
They
nigga,
already
you got to
have that
understand
shit
that
around.
Moon Knight is a crazy motherfucker in a mask.
Mhm.
That's basically who Moon Knight is. A crazy rich motherfucker in a mask. It's over for multiple personality disorder.
shit.
No, that's really what he is.
Shit, think about Batman. What I always think, David. Shit, Bruce Wayne never grew up. That motherfucker died. He died that day. His mom and them died. That's
Only
not
thing
normal.
was
That.
Yeah. That's the only one we got today was Batman. Bruce Wayne was just a mirage. Hey, other topic though. I know Chaos. I gotta get you on something because you ain't been talking that much today. I gotta see what's going on in the world of Chaos, man. What you think about that
All right,
Xbox
bet.
Series S?
Man, that thing, man, Sony over there, that hurt Sony pride right there. Like, dang, these guys just went up there and had the balls to do this at this time. That hurt them, bruh. That hurt them real good. You know, Microsoft over there laughing, Phil over there smoking a cigar, like, ha 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 ha, we got you fuckers. And you know, the rest of the crew, you know, I just can't wait. I just can't wait till this new generation comes out because I think this is going to be a really interesting moment in gaming. I mean, when it comes to the fact of what I'm getting, the X or the S, I'm getting the X. My friend asked me what he want console he should say. I said personally, me, I would get the X. But if you're not really, you know, into gaming and stuff like that, or you don't want to spend that much money for a console, then I'd get an S. And I think that's what this is for. I think this is a good move by Microsoft. I mean,
Right. And the S
and all those people that's like, and all those people that's looking at me and Flip like, ha ha ha, You guys were wrong. There is a Series S. We did not say anything that wasn't a possibility. We just said we don't think that's likely to happen. We always open for the possibility. Like I said, we know the unknowns. I did guess though that it was going to be at $300, and I got that right.
Yeah, my whole thing is
Yeah.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah, you damn shouldn't have did. Then she damn shouldn't have said that.
And
And you know what I always say? Buy what you can afford.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's a good motto to go by.
Hey, so what did you think about
That's right.
the speaker box they went with?
Speaker box.
Man, you ain't see the S on the Series S. It's white with a big round, like a 7-Up spot.
I don't think that's really a speaker box. I think that's more of a way for air to get out the system. But
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a speaker box.
Yeah, you didn't hear that? Yeah, that's what everybody call it, a speaker box. They call it a speaker box. You probably would have to see that shit. Old shit from back in the day.
I heard. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the Xbox logo with a.
I seen someone call it a washing machine. Say it looked like a washing machine. I was like, nah, I getting a little too far with that one.
Yeah, you gotta look at some of them stuff from back in the day. You're like, oh shit, it does look like that. I mean, I don't give a shit about what the fuck it look like. Look at that shit complain. They complain about
it. Looks good. Honestly, I like
it. Did you really expect anything other than a box?
It's called Xbox.
Xbox. I always.
It's called Xbox. So I mean, what the fuck? I mean, what do you expect?
I mean, I'm using common sense today. I ain't really think of nothing other than a box.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, but it's funny to make fun of the box, even though we're gonna get it. Because I know me, you, Chaos, or Flip take it so personal. Well, we gonna let a design of a box deter our purchase, knowing it's all about
all the rest of them shaped like boxes. I'm saying all the rest of them look like boxes. They look like gift boxes, UPS boxes, USPS boxes, all kind of fucking boxes.
Sneaker box. I ain't lying though.
I think people saying it because when the PlayStation came out to show they what that shit look like one of them gowns or
it looked like a router.
Yeah, a router.
It looked like a fucking router. It looked like a Netgear router.
Yeah, it do like
you really sit there and you look at that shit like a router. Like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah. So I think PlayStation they gonna come out at what $399. That's their only option look like right now. But the thing about it, they bring it down to that price of $399 because that's the only price that they could actually be in a position to compete. So what you think about that, Flip? You think they gonna hit that 500 mark?
That thing gonna be 400 and 500. The one all digital box is gonna be $400, and the all digital box is gonna be 500. Microsoft did a tic-tac-toe move on them. And for people who don't understand what tic-tac-toe is, I don't got the time to tell you. That's all they did. They did a tic-tac-toe Connect 4. Well, no matter which way you go, I got you. They can't go nowhere else. They can't afford 3. I'd be shocked if they hit if they do 3. I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked if they do 3. They can't. They got 2 SKUs.
The distance when they might could better they might better get it to 3.
They can't, Chuck. How?
But you're right though. They gonna do the 4 and the 5 only because right.
All right, I'm gonna just.
That means they don't have to worry. They ain't got to worry about like if they doing a limited amount. They say this is the amount that we gonna sell. It ain't like they try to sell 10 million, so they're gonna do it at $300. But when I was saying they only making 5 million, 6 or 4, 5 million of the PlayStation or 5s. so they can't sell it at that 400 and 500 mark because they ain't making a shit ton of them. They gonna sell out of them regardless, so they know that they gonna make a limited amount to sell out, so they can sell it at the higher price. That way, they don't have to worry about eating no cost like how Microsoft is doing. Because clearly, for the Xbox Series S, for being for $300, they gotta be eating some type of cost. Maybe even for the Xbox Series X, they're eating some cost, and we don't even know it.
Well, to be honest, Microsoft can afford that shit. That console's worth about 600 million. The Xbox division. Sony on is not. Sony already had money problem. That was calling Sony 450 to make per console. Microsoft, everything at Microsoft is custom made. Microsoft can pull that off. Sony can't. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be hard for them to do that. It's gonna be hard for them to pull that off. I can't.
I'm saying 400 and 500 for Sony.
Sony ain't even make no money off the play. They didn't even make nothing off the PlayStation 5. I mean the PlayStation 4. They ain't getting no return back in that yet. That's the thing people not saying. Sony ain't making no money back off that yet. I mean, you might as well call them the debt station. Because they're gonna be in debt.
Yeah, that's what tripped me out about people that's purchasing this PS5, knowing there's a possibility that Sony go belly up, right? If Sony go belly up in mid-generation on PlayStation 5, what that's gonna leave the gamers with?
I don't think they're gonna belly up. You always got your hardcore. I think that Microsoft put them in a hard position. They put them in a straight. Microsoft said straight fuck you. They're already paying for Azure when them boxes come out, and they paying for all the other technology that Microsoft had that people don't know. I'm saying they paying for a whole bunch of other stuff Microsoft got. The physics engine, who you think they getting that from? They getting that from Microsoft.
Right. I mean, it's a lot of next generation. Microsoft is going to put their foot in everything. So no matter what you're doing, who doing what, you paying Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Flip, there was one other topic that we were saying that we had to talk about. I can't remember what it was, but it was something about
Oh, I got something.
Yeah, what that?
Huh? Oh, I was gonna ask if you had to if like this is we talking about from an old game from back in the day. All right. So if there's any old game that you would bring back and change, what would it be and what would you change?
Shit. I know they remade Contra, but that'll be the game that I say they'll remake it and it'll have to be more of a third person behind the back Gears of War type shooter. Right.
Question.
House co-op. Double Dragon, that'd be one too. Same concept. But have it like you actually doing kung fu moves instead of just pressing X. What about you, Flipper Savage? Y'all got any ideas of which y'all bring back?
Josie and the Pussycat.
Ninja Turtles. Hey, the Ninja Turtles game, they need another reboot. And
them were fun. I remember playing them with my cousins.
Shit, yeah. Hey, the old school Ninja Turtles, but like went off the 360. If you ever had a chance to play the Ninja Turtles game off the 360, it had so much potential, but it didn't make enough money.
Man, that game ain't cost $12.
Oh, that's what it was. Well, I'm just saying it had so much potential that I would love a sequel to that game. But I don't think that's gonna happen. One of my favorite ones that never that just kind of just died with the time.
I would like to see Hansel and Gretel come back.
That's a game? I ain't never heard of that one.
I just made that one up.
Oh,
I'm not sure why you fell for that one.
I know you
Oh shit, I'm dead.
nursery rhyme. Yeah, you got. I just got flipped. Yeah. So what about you, Chaos? Since you had the type, that mean they probably still thinking like different ones of what they'll bring back. And now I'd have said the popular ones.
I would bring back X-Men Legends. I love that game.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Basically, if you, it's like the Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but for X-Men, basically.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was X-Men first. X-Men had they.
Yeah, X-Men did come out first, and then Marvel Ultimate Alliance came out. They haven't made them in years.
I played 2 X-Men games.
Man,
They had one you had to go against.
I don't
Magneto.
remember the name of that fucking X-Men game that I was playing on fucking 360. The one where you ain't playing with the X-Men, you playing with them 3 kids, and you can develop them into being your own type of mutant.
Oh man, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Freaking, oh my gosh! And you can choose between.
I got fuck with the X-Men game if I got the range of picking my own fucking fighting style and mutant powers and shit.
And you had a choice between the Brotherhood or the X-Men, right?
Yeah.
Yup, I can't remember what that was called. Oh my god, that was one game I wanted to try out, but I couldn't play it. But I didn't get the chance to play it.
Man, I beat that game so many fucking times.
Yeah, I think I had played that game. I beat it once. Cause I think ain't Nightcrawler on that is it Nightcrawler on that game? Oh, you have a Nightcrawler abilities on that game, right?
Yeah, one of the ability sets is something like Nightcrawler. But once you max that shit, you realize
what's it called? X-Men Destiny?
I think so.
I think it was Destiny.
Yeah, like I was saying, like when you start off,
it was X-Men Destiny.
Powers, it reminds you of Nightcrawler powers, but if you max that shit out, these motherfuckers get like wings and shit. You can fly and all kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then get the rock powers, and I can't remember what the last one was. I think it was some kind of blast and shit.
Okay, this shit is getting on my nerves. These 2 fucking robots. Like, goddamn.
About
X-Men.
Would you say, Chaos?
Then X-Men Next Dimension was my first fighting game I ever played. That's what kind of got me into the fighting game genre. Then it was Street Fighter versus SNK 2. But I like Next Dimension. It was pretty cool. X-Men fighting game.
Yeah, I mean I feel like the X-Men fighting game sold out when they went that Street Fighter fighting style, and ever since then, look like all the X-Men fighting games always had that half circle, quarter circle, down, back.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I don't play those. I like Next Dimension though. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't even know if I even tried that one.
Come on, mother effer.
I don't know if be so many of my people are doing. But hey, anybody else that got anything they want to go left about?
You still can't figure out that topic you wanted to discuss?
No, I I would have to pull it up, but I ain't better pull it up on
I
my
got
what's it called?
level 50 Thor on
Who was
Avengers.
it?
No,
The Thor level 50.
yo,
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of. I know it was another top. I just can't think of it what it was.
Right.
It slipped my head. It was.
Did we put it in the
level
title?
50 and 103 power.
Was it Black Panther? No, it wasn't that.
Oh yeah. Black Panther. They said the last thing about with Chad. This not it, but I just thought about this here. Chadwick Boseman is his last appearance in the MCU is supposed to be coming on the Black Panther What If episode, and on the What If episode, he's supposed to what if he was Star-Lord. So it's gonna be basically a different T'Challa we're gonna be getting. So my thoughts, if we're gonna get like the T'Challa version of Star-Lord, do y'all want him to be like the serious T'Challa how he is now? Or do y'all want him to be more free spirited and goofy, acting like how the Star-Lord we all know act?
I'm completely fucking lost.
All right.
I don't know what you
Marvel,
just
what
said.
if? Yeah. You say you know what I just
I don't
said?
know. Yeah, your question. I don't understand your question. That wasn't a question. It's more like a statement.
Oh no, I was saying like which version of Chadwick Boseman in the What If episode version of Star-Lord y'all would like to see him play? More of the Wakanda Black Panther role of, you know what I'm saying, straightforward, you know, it's no nonsense, or more of the Star-Lord-ish role where how Star-Lord all goofy acting and stuff like that? Do y'all want to see Chadwick Boseman play more of a Star-Lord role in the What If episode, or do you want him to retain
What episode is this?
I don't know what the fuck Chuck talking.
I don't know which episode it is, but it's gonna be the What If episode of the Disney Plus when Black Panther.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying now.
Yeah.
You're saying on a show on the Disney, on one of them Disney shows, it's a Chadwick Boseman on scene in there with though he gonna act like he's Star-Lord. And you're asking
Right.
which one you want to be, silly or goofy. Got you.
Yeah, you want to be the Black Panther acting, or do you want him to be more acting like Star-Lord?
If he playing the role as Star-Lord, I want to see him act like Star-Lord.
Star-Lord. Yeah.
But it's T'Challa as Star-Lord.
No, yeah, we know. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, it's Chadwick Boseman playing T'Challa playing Star-Lord. It's basically the T'Challa version of Star-Lord. That's why I said.
I wonder what make them want to do that.
I'm good. I don't even want to think about this anymore. You just gave me a headache.
I don't understand what made them thought of that.
Yeah, you had to see. I don't know. From what I'm saying, from what I was saying, like how would T'Challa become Star-Lord if, like, what the African people when the rock came and hit Wakanda, they went into outer space to try to find some more of this rock, or did Igor the Living Planet?
Them niggas went to outer space looking for a fight. And find out who threw this motherfucking rock. Really?
Right.
Really?
Oh, Wakanda. Oh, he came to Wakanda and you know, and became T'Challa's daddy. I mean, this is gonna be our last time seeing Chadwick Boseman in an MCU role. And me personally, I just want him to go out in a light spirit. So him playing as Star-Lord, I would want to see him play up spirit Star-Lord. Damn, what's Star-Lord real name is?
Peter Quill.
Yeah, Peter Quill. I would want to see Chadwick Boseman playing T'Challa as more of a Peter Quill-ish type of role of Star-Lord. So T'Challa acting like a Peter Quill, basically. that would be something different from I would like to hear, at least even though it ain't nothing but voice over. So what about you, Chaos? Well, how would you like to see T'Challa in his final role as Star-Lord? Well, T'Challa as Star-Lord. And look like Chaos is gone too.
I think you just heard his brain.
Yeah, I did, huh?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
now.
Oh man, yeah, my thing is messing up. But I was saying I wouldn't really care what direction they take. You know, I'm pretty confident that whatever route they took, I think they would do it right. So, and they said that was the last. They said that was only the last thing that we'll see him in. It doesn't say it'll be the only thing. So, you may get a few more things. Who knows?
Yeah, they won't. Yeah, that's the last thing he had recorded, or last thing he had filmed, or whatever. Or however he did it.
Who knows what he did
the,
in between? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I know that everybody either going to get back on that Avengers game or ain't stopped playing it. Because I'm right here on mine as well too.
I ain't never stopped.
My mission's too hard. My mission's too hard for me to play the game and talk to y'all. You know.
Look at that sacrifice he done for y'all. Name of the podcast.
Shit, yeah, that's what's up right there. But anybody else? Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
I like tacos.
Chicken and biscuits.
Hey,
I'm gonna knock Donald Trump the fuck out.
Shoryuken. They really nominated that man for a Nobel Peace Prize, man. That's some crazy shit.
Get off my
my lawn. Yeah. Well, everybody, I appreciate everybody for coming rock with us, man. I enjoyed myself. I know it's still kind of a little bit late. We've been going in on here. We're gonna do it again and again and again. You know the cycle never stops. Back next week, same bad time, same bad channel. We're gonna be doing it live and all this other good shit. Man, Flip, you ready to get us up out of here?
Yep. Peace.
All that.
I'm the face of the seven, not you. Me. I still score higher in every demo that counts. They all love me.
Well, congratulations. I mean, this constant need to be loved by everyone is kind of pathetic, but yay. Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. This is going to be my video for The Boys, Season 2, Episode 4. Everyone grab a glass of milk because they took it to another level in this episode. If you're new to the channel, I'm doing videos for all the episodes this season. Be sure to subscribe to get everything.